Damn. Hashtag. Hashtag Rashad was right. Should have cut that step for planes. Oh, we'll see. Could be good. Portent. Uh-oh. They're playing the good deck. Playing the good deck. Oh, accumulated knowledge. Damn, verdict is not what it used to be. XD duress. Lodge. Oh, they're playing Psychotog. Right. I was gonna cycle it, try and draw another land so I can scrying for free next turn. Oh, looks like Rashad was wrong. And I was right. Who would have guessed? Who would have thought? Okay, have fun. Liz abandoning me as always. The Psychotog. Cannot pay 7, unfortunately. Should I vindicate their lands? Their swamp, or is that fancy? It's definitely fancy. I'll save. I'll just get rid of Psychotog now. Don't get cute, yeah. I agree. Their deck has a lot of card drawing and stuff. Kind of tempting now, though. They probably have counterspell. Let's try and find a dragon. Or that. Or that. Oh, I'm silly. I should have done it now. And flashback therapy. It's probably a little loose. Very loose. Maybe a little loose. Yes. Right, I always forget. Not sure I'm ever gonna get used to that. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the sure thing. Since don't need to gamble. Mother Island, Ireland. Little do they know, the soldier token is as good as it gets. Oh, they do know. Yeah. Clean knowledge. What's in the sideboard of the Psychotog deck against me? I mean, Upheaval's pretty good. There's not much I can do about it. Said Sid that was discards fails all the time. Plague? Engineered Plague? Guess it's fine. Zombie Infestation. I mean, that's not too scary. 2 cards for a 2/2. Yeah, I mean, it's just Upheaval, right? Probably. Let's see if my opponent is published, a published artist, published gamer. Furnace Scam tournament finishes. Premodern Psychotog. Okay, no Upheaval in the main. And sideboards, yeah, wait, 0 Upheaval total? Not even in the sideboards? Is it that bad? I mean, how do they win? They can't win, right? Like, even if they draw all their duress and all their counters, their deck is just too much air. They literally can't win. They might legit scoop. Yeah, a lot of air. Is Cunning Wish legal? I don't know. Legal but not played. Okay, well, they don't seem too worried about forecast. I mean, to be fair, all they need is like untap once with Psychotog. I could just flood and they could just draw like their last accumulated knowledge and set up a kill. Yeah, my hand's not even that good, honestly. They could easily win this game still. They might actually be a favorite here. Yeah, all they need is stock 2 counters. I do need some instance. I guess I should just cycle, I just cycle my decree now. I've cycled my decree a while ago. Oh, unlucky, I saw almost like half my deck was not a single, not a single cycling cards. I like how I went to like, I can't possibly lose to I can't possibly win in a matter of seconds. You don't play Wonder or anything, right? So Decree of Justice pretty good here. Brother, really? Dude, I got punished because I cycled Decree of Pain. Brutal. I did it on my turn in case I drew like Skeletal Scrying. That's pretty good. Some versions do play Wonder. Their latest list, did it have Wonder? No. They don't even have that many removal spell. They have like 3 smothers total. And they've played 2? Oh, I forgot to put an upkeep stop. That was loose. That was not loose. It's like kind of a tough matchup for them. Doesn't feel like I even drew that well. Even Duzball is good. Okay, so they're gonna bring in. They're gonna bring in Engineer Plague, maybe Tsabos Web. What are my bad cards? Decree of Bread. I want Arena and Crypt. And I want to cut the Wrath of Gods, probably. Do they have Echoes? Nah, no one, I don't think anyone plays that cards. I am really soft to Echoes, yeah. Alright, this looks good. Plague on Psychotog. Double Plague. Combo kill established. They'll lose to Echoes. Well, it's kind of bad against Psychotog and it's kind of bad with my Crypt, but I could try it. I could see dying to my own arena. Oh. Vengeance for the Plague, the Plague Engineers. Is that going to be a problem? Classic Echoes Crypt combo. Alright, my hand's not very good. I'm not sure if I should mulligan. Seal? No. For Infestation and Plague? No. I'll just... I mean, depends how many plagues they bring in, I guess. If they only bring 1 or 2, maybe it's good, but if they bring in 4, I don't have to fight. I don't think you mulligan land drops in this matchup. Well, it's a little tricky because I mean, I do have 3 dragons in my deck to make up for the cards, and they can probably kill me pretty fast if my hand is like too mopey. First 2 draw steps lands, not great. They won't turn free tog. I mean, they might just be desperate. Although they could have double tog, they could go like tog into tog logic or something. Got him. Perfect keep. That's why I did the rest, yeah. Nice. I would mind starting during spells now, though. Monka, Ancestral Recall incoming. Brother, what is going on here? I've drawn a land every turn of the game. No duress. That's a good draw. Time for the upkeep stop. Finally, Rashad. It's time to shine. Just slowly wither away at the Psychotog. Like, what's this thing? How dangerous can it be? I'm one of the greatest pit fighters of all time. Surely that silly thing was a bunch of teeth is no match for me. No. Oh, brutal. My plan was flawed. I'm at 19. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Name's Vibarian. Yeah, I mean, could have zombie infestation. Good draw. Gonna buy me a bit of time, hopefully. Do that Stifle. I don't think their latest list had Stifle now. Alright, how many cards do they have? 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's like, do I go all on the one? And I die to Gush? This way I make them use less cards. But things probably still fine. They'll play Dragon and keep White Man up, and this way they need to have like a counter if they want to go for it. They port on me? Oh, good question. I don't know. Makes their life a little tougher. Well, they didn't go pre-combat. It's probably a good sign. Okay, gotta start chewing. Gotta start chewing through their counter spells and defenses. Mito's dead though. I need to cast that scrying before it does nothing for me anymore. Need to. I should have said go. I should have said go. Played this crying. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, counterspell. Okay, discount it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Whoops. Did not mean to let that resolve. Probably doesn't matter. They probably have counterspell or logic, but yeah, they are tanking. They might not have it. Maybe in a way it was good not to maybe my own plagues are good, honestly. Means they can't chip away at your life total, they have to one-shot you. And then if I ever get to end play, they can't kill me anymore. I only have two, but would I get this list? Just my list. I did it myself. All right, so they can pump. They can do 3 more damage. 10. 4, not even. They have a card left. Only have sword, right? Only have swords. Oh, you know what? At Decree of Justice. Take it first. I'm at 14 and there's 14. Are you silly? I can't block. I messed up. I completely messed up that game. Well, didn't have anything good anyways. I'm not gonna do the echoes. Yeah, I don't hate the plague idea, honestly. I think it makes their life much tougher. And then I could maybe cut a Dust Bowl. Hideous Cups. Well, at least it's a cool art, though. Dragons are all slow, but I'm going to be pretty sad if I don't draw the first one. I'm just going to cut a land. I think I'm going to cut a land and let them play first. It's all mall. I'm going to wait on therapy. I don't want to break. I'm going to play it slow. How much time left? 11 minutes. Should be good. Standard for Doom. There's a standard challenge. The standard challenge in 27 minutes. Do you read them for counterspell? Probably. I'm also not in a rush to do anything, I think. As play would be really good for them here. Thinking therapy for plague. Hmm. I mean, it was only bad because they had duress plus plague, really. Yeah, we're just fine. Also, just make angels. I was thinking about doing therapy for counterspell again. It has bad. Yeah, maybe that was a little loose. Not like that turn. I don't know if I should like therapy, but the turn before that maybe was bad. They shuffled. Probably got a little lost in the past few turns. Think we're winning. I think we're winning, but we could get lucky with knowledge. It's not even lucky. Their deck is all like opt impulse. Their deck's pretty good at drawing all their knowledge, and I am taking a bunch of damage. Like if they have play, yeah, I punted the last. I like how I played the first like turns of the game, but not playing second therapy on counterspell was probably a mistake the way the game played out. Okay, they kept this time, so it's not good. Feels like if I lose this game, it'll be my own fault. Okay, it's not too bad of news, I guess. They're just gonna use circular logic now to like, yeah, great. I punted that game. I'm just not familiar with the matchup. I should have cycled that first decree for one token and then played therapy on like turn 5 or something. I like kind of botched it. Oh well. Dragon every turn's kind of nice. Angel's time, nah, they probably have at least one more logic. I guess not. I don't know if they can still win. I guess Psychotog. I guess they just have to win with Psychotogs now. They probably can't really get rid of Dragon. I mean, they could have Upheaval, obviously. Their latest list didn't have Upheaval. Doesn't look like Upheaval's very common. They play Brain Freeze? I don't think so. They did latest list have Infestation. Yeah, one in the sideboards. They haven't played a card that wasn't in their latest list so far. Eternal Dragon's just too goated. Foil? That's their plan? Foiling a dragon? I mean, I could still lose, I guess, but that does not seem like the greatest trade. They can they can maybe still win. They need their last accumulated knowledge into like Psychotog, Logic. I need to break my draw step, but land is good and spell is good. Bro's like, why didn't I play Dissipate? I mean, maybe they have Upheaval in their deck, and I'll lose. Upheaval, Zombie Infestation is really good combo. Alright, Tug, and they have 7 cards in hand. Yeah, a bit of a Monko. So I could discard to get back Undead and play Undead. I think that's just bad, though. Alright, I guess I'll just Duress plus make an Angel. I mean, they might just be able to chew through dragons and stuff. Impulse, another Tug, another Plague. Guess I'll take Impulse. And just say go? And hope they break. Yeah, I mean, falling that dragon was pretty good. They discarded all their lands. Opt is scary. They topped. Yeah, I guess I got a little greedy not making an angel. I think they found their last logic. I guess I'll lose, right? If they found their last logic. Yeah, that was really bad. Oh, I got so greedy. They go, didn't play Psychotog. So it's not logic. So it's like foil or counterspell. Probably foil. Yeah, I kind of blew it. Kind of blew it not making that I'm gonna lose, I think. That was pretty good. But I'm gonna lose to these stupid zombies now. Oh, it was counterspell. I have to block the tug every turn. Yeah, I botched it. I completely botched it. I don't have Wrath of God in my deck. What a frustrating way to lose. Well, not really frustrating, but that was second plague for zombies. We do, but I have to block the Psych Dog every turn too. I think I got a little unlucky. Like I drew 0 Scrying, 0 Crypt. it. I should have won that game. Dealt. I got a little too comfortable and was a little too passive. Imp or something. Terrorless tribe again. What? Are they playing? What's going on here? Maybe they just changed their mind. Won't you untap City of Brass? I guess it's a trigger. You can't untap it. Animate Dead Phantom Nishoba. Why they wanted a way to turn to duress? Dark Ritual. Cabal Therapy. I played Swamp. I played Swamp turn on. Can't believe I didn't get the redraw here. The Cabal Therapy bug. They didn't discard to Imp? Doesn't it become a 2-2 when they have 7 cards in their yard? Seems kind of loose. Seems really bad not to discard to Imp there. Gladiator. I'm at 5. Bizarro. Alright, you got me. I had a good hand for that matchup too. But I guess they just had the nuts. Let's see. Crypt obviously is good. What are the reanimate spells? Verdict's pretty bad. Vengeance pretty bad. Decree of Pain pretty bad. Do you have reanimate? How many disenchants do I want? 2 or more. Oh, I didn't mean to get dragon. I mean, I could do Haunting Echoes if the game gets to that. They bring in Dystopia? Gloom? Or Dystopia? I'll do the arenas, I guess. What's their answer to a crypt? Or do they just have no answers to a crypt? Therapy, justice. All slow. Guess I'm all. I have no response to my own duress. Animate Death, Reanimate, Cabal Therapy. Could take Shrouds. I guess they can name themselves. I'll take Therapy. Shroud is GG. Never mind, I've got Trusty Wrath of Gods. Let's see who can tub deck better here. It's me. I'm gonna cycle now, try and hit Cabal Therapy. I'm gonna be drawing a lot of cards. A lot of action. Yeah. This ball looking kind of nice here. Not gonna lie. We know they have more lands though, so they can still like careful study reanimate or something, but means they can't therapy as easily. Actually, I messed up. Oh, they're doing animate dead? I was gonna sword that imp. Maybe I still should. Because if they had done reanimate, then my seal doesn't work, and then if they like Cabal Therapy Wrath of Gods, I could just die to the Multani. But since it's just animate dead, this thing doesn't have trample, right? Yeah, it's all chat's all on Hinge right now. Business as usual, I guess. Bonnie's pretty good against Arena. Nullrod? Oh, for Tornos Crypt? For Multani. 4/4. I'd still chump. Can you imagine if they would make a card as bad as Multani today? People people would be people will be all up in arms. Like no trample. Not even hexproof. What is this garbage? Yeah, Malrod's nice deck. I was wondering what their answer was. Malrod is cool. Could be a draft on common. Yeah, something like that. Not even. Would be bad for a draft on common. Alright. What should I name on Cabal Therapy? Reanimate, maybe? Wait, where's my Cabal Therapy? Oh, I don't have a Cabal Therapy. Never mind. Shallow Grave? Mirage? Is that even legal? Or are you just making cards up? It's legal? Okay, good to know. Well, I should probably have done something to not die to that, but too late now, I guess. A these nuts joke. Are you trying to get me? Should I show them the crypt? Right, I don't need to show them the crypts. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, I don't think it's going to impact the way they sideboard, but you never know. Maybe they try to fit, you know, maybe they're like, oh, I've seen half his deck. Let's see, crypts. Echoes might be good. The games do go a little while. But I think I like all my other cards better. No, I like all my other cards better. Therapy null rods. I could, yeah. Mult 5. I see, I have no idea what I'm supposed to therapy. Guess I'm just gonna die with therapy in my hands. I'd rather use my Manine Cycle, I guess, than... What are they gonna name? Swords? Vindicates? Card I have in hand, maybe? This Gladiator? Or maybe they're targeting themselves? Wait, but now I get to see their hands, and I know which name was my therapy. I don't know that they realize that. Protection from each color. Huh. I'm gonna name... I have a good feeling about that one. Exhume. Oh, wow. Exhume's not even that good. I could just bring back Gladiator and try and race, too. Joke's on me, they're just gonna draw another reanimate
The next
spell.
label play. The next label play.
Oh, a useless imp. What do you do here? Do you encycle the Gladiator?
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Or you cast it? You know me. I'm not casting the Gladiator. Ain't no way. I need my own reanimates? Sounds kind of loose. Sounds worse than having more crypts. Rashad's got a new favorite card. Maybe I should do Decree of Justice first. Calatel's crying for one more next turn. Maybe I'll just decree again. Oh, rudes. Alright, just in case. Your name Exalted Angel. The card I don't even have in my deck or my sideboards. But I guess that's the card that races Iridescent Angel. Alright, what do you have? Maybe more Boom Booms? Bizarro. Protection from each color. Guess I'll just Vindicate the lands. Let's make their input 2/2. I think I'm just gonna Sword the Imp. Am I in Michigan? Just holidays. He needs reanimate spells. And just hard cast. Alright, so far we've established that Tormlot's Crypt is the best card in Premodern. What about Arcanus? That sounds more fun. Reanimate Arcanus. No? The Angels. Marching in. Oh yes, I want to. Oh wait, that's Saints, not Angels. There's a deck called Dance Academy that Shallowgraves Arcanus. So you get to draw like 6 cards. Or there like twiddles and stuff. Good enough. Would have been a bit of a rough keep on the draw, probably. New players haze being mailed if you like they're losing cards. Yeah. Plus, like, yeah, you don't understand that cards you mail is random and it doesn't matter and stuff. Like, another Psychotog match. Conan said, "Hey GL, have fun. Nice content." Scroll Cunning Wish. Oh. Alright, pre-modern experts. What am I up against? High Tide is banned. Storm. Okay. Medallion Storm. Speaking of mill, I'm gonna try and look up a list. Was it gonna let's look them up maybe? Vla Lucher. Beseech Storm. Oh, that's in Legacy. They just play Storm in every format. Alright, so their deck is bunch of Ritual, bunch of Cantrip, Cabal Ritual, Merkin Scroll, Cunning, Intuition. Ancient Tomb. And their win con is 1 brain freeze. Oh, so I'm guessing it's like an infinite. No. Just an infinite Elgaden loops. You just cast Elgaden, gains like 4 times or 3 times, and then you get back ritual and something every time. I don't even know. What are the brain freeze in the main too? Alright, I guess I'll just vindicate a land. Another matchup where Crypt is the goat, yeah. Or they can hunt impact too. Yeah. Oh yeah. So what's the loop? Because this gets exiled. What do you get back every time? Cabal Ritual? I guess you Intuition for Brain Freeze, Cabal Ritual, and Lotus Petal, something like that. Or like, I guess you Intuition for free Ill-Gotten gains. LED? LED for LED gains Ritual. Usually you Intuition for free Ill-Gotten gains, yeah. That makes sense. Haunting Echoes, 5 mana. Looks like I'm dead. Man, I've got almost no sideboard either. Oh, it's each player. Yeah, official Premodern challenge, not the first one either. It's my first one, but there's been a bunch. Alright, so the ill-gotten gains, they have 4 floating. They got back LED, Cabal Ritual, and ill-gotten gains. Ritual. That's pretty sick. They went off on turn 3 after I went Verdict Vindicate. Am I playing Dead Guy Ill or White Black Control? I just built my own list of White Black. I cut the Angels. I cut the creatures and yeah, just White Black Control. Is it deterministic if they have intuition in the yard? Or they have cunning wish in the yards? I can't skip my draw stuff,
Monkey
right?
says, "What's Nassif's win condition?" You, my friend, must not know Yellowhat very well. This is not a guy who brings win conditions.
Wait, what if I just go land Wrath of Gods? I mean, I don't have. Wait, I had Wrath of God in my graveyard too. I mean, they could have killed me, right? They could have killed me another way, but that was kind of risky. Yeah, I didn't know my cards. Yeah, I guess I'm silly. So Aura of Silence is good, or do they have another loop? Oh, got a visual bug. Oops. Yeah, I believe it's a visual bug and my crypt is actually in. I don't have time to restart anyways. Seal better than Vindicate? Really? You're right that Seal might be better than stuff. Maybe Seal better than Wrath of Gods? Or do you get in spots where Wrath of God is actually good? Seems unlikely. I'll keep the hands. It's a bit better. Yes, keep and alright, I have to bottom a card. That's how it works. Like, is Verdict even good against them? Or do they always have extra cards? Maybe I have time to. Maybe I don't have to, maybe I play more Cycle Dragon and go Duress. Oh, that's probably bad. Let's take Dark Ritual here. Right? Pedal? I don't think so. Pedal's awful if they draw land. Why is Pedal good? What do I care if they cast one spell? Seems awful. Take Iggy, I don't know. I mean, I think it's either Dark Ritual or Ill-Gotten Gains. Not Iggy. Take Iggy. I don't know. It sounds like people are split between Iggy and Ritual. Portent or Ritual? Really? I mean, don't they have to, like, find another Iggy at some point? Alright, hopefully I bought myself a little time. Just gonna play Arena next turn. They bought enough up and didn't play a land, so probably that's good for me. They need Iggy in the graveyard to start the loop. Oh. Do they? Well, then I probably should have taken a Ritual. More Rituals in the deck than Iggy's. Why do they need Ill-Gotten Gains in the graveyard to start the loop? How many land does the deck play? 10, 12, 15? Do you need a one in hand to start the loop? Yeah. Hmm. Alright, so maybe I should have taken Dark Ritual. Cleanse the lid now. Why do I need to do it now? What can they do? They have another one in hand, yeah. Maybe I should have not even played my seal. Should have just cycled Gladiator again. Uh-oh, they can cast spells. I'm in trouble. What a Jedi is here. What's up? You a pre-modern player, a legacy console, or? Alright, they shuffled. It would be nice to draw something. Oh, that's good. I would say that was a good draw. Want to clog them was undead? I don't know. I don't think they can. I'm assuming they can't really win anymore. Given how fragile their deck is. Urza thought it a crusade. Zansha knew it was a robbery. Coffee break. Speaking of coffee break. Do you ever exile now because of Cabal Ritual? They can chain before going off. Okay, so I just want to wait. I just discarded a chain. And I'm going to start Dust Bowling next turn. Oh, you can respond to Ritual too. To remove the threshold, right? I like that swamp. Oh, they can wish? That's pretty cool. They can wish? Oh, so Wrath of God is kind of important here. They can wish for a hunting pack. And then sag the LEDs was the trigger on the stack. My one Wrath of God I kept in. How much did they hunting pack for? Dude, Wrath of God's just the best card against everyone. They're probably gonna scoop. Oh, they're playing it out, really? Okay. They're behind on time, too. This Nassif brew, I mean, it's my own build of the deck. Kind of my brew, honestly. I played it in competitive tournaments 20 years ago. So, unironically, kind of is my brew. But I'm playing against ill-gotten gains, like Storm combo ill-gotten gains. Alright, we did slow the game down to Echoes. And then Wrath of God was good. I might have legit lost without it. Verdict could be good in multiples. Like, how often do they go all in on hunting pack on like turn 2 or whatever? Yeah, I'll do all the Wrath of Gods. Also, Decree is really slow. Vindicate, really? Isn't Vindicate good in the lore? Like, really? Doesn't have good targets. Aren't their lands good targets? They play like 15 lands. This is where I don't know who to trust in chat. Well, I know I can't trust Rashad, but all the people I don't know. Maybe Borean Stormrain? I mean, depends what I'm replacing it with. I might. Can trust you. Okay, Vindicate, Verdict, or Wrath of Gods. Verdict's the worst. Seems like Verdict and Wrath of God might work together. Maybe you like get them low in resource, and then they have to go for a take back kill. I was trying to find your World Champ player card because it has a deck list, and I found an article absolutely roasting you from 2018. Legit? Can I have the link? Could go and read it after this round. Verdict bad on the draw. Isn't it better on the draw? Assuming you have like turn on duress or something. What the numbers say about slow play? What? Alright. Looks like we've got some reading to do after this match. Damn. They have a land this time. GG. Ritual, Ill-Gottens, Cunning. Oh, wow. Do I just take one of the rituals, maybe? I definitely don't want to take Ill-Gotten Gains, right? Or do I take Cunning Wish? Seems like they need a wish to set up, no? Scroll can get a wish, yeah, but that's like... Yeah, it is true Scroll can get a wish. Yeah, taking wish seems bad. I'll take a ritual. It makes no sense because, like, literally that article is from 2018. That's a period where I didn't play Magic. Like, I didn't play that slow, like, back in the day and stuff. It's their only article on the site under a pseudonym. Got any? I don't know. I don't think I have a lot of enemies, but the American scroll for opt. Well, I'm not impressed. And whoever said Vindicate over Verdict, it seemed you were right. Alright, hopefully that buys me a little time. The Seal of Cleansing stopped the loop. LED, Ill-Gotten Gains, Ritual. So if you get their LED the first time, does that get them? You just get the LED in response to Ritual? You have to mess up? I don't think so, right? I think it butters the loop. Standstill deck exists in Premodern. Yeah, it's one of the most popular control decks. They can cast LED after Ritual. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. Well, I might have just cost myself the game. um, Haunting Echoes now. I don't get any of the key cards, but we knew they have a ritual in hand, right? So that's nice. Probably worth it, right? It might be too late if I wait. Just getting rituals out of their deck and maybe resetting the threshold is also nice. Should at least buy me a turn or two. And I can Skeletal's Crying for 4 next turn. Yeah, playing up seems like a good idea. Maybe they were reading to see if it was a replacement effect. Echo doesn't exile from hand? It's just library. Oh, dude, it's been so long. Alright, that'd be pretty good, I guess. Okay, well, maybe that's bad play. Let's get the Dark Rituals. Do I care about the cantrips? Is Opt a good draw for them? Scroll gets freeze. Can guess what's in their hand. Yeah, I don't think it matters that much. Alright, I probably messed up. Big time. Should have just Skeletos crying for, I thought it was only 3. I get Skeletos crying for 4, and if I find a crypt, I'm probably in really good shape. I just exile the dragon. I guess they could just have me dead. No, they would need. No, they would need a lot. Hiya! At least I have the Wrath of God for hunting back. I think it's their last 2 islands. They can't like polluted delta for a land now. Maybe they can polluted delta for swamp. Did he play 3 islands or 4 islands? I'd have swamp too.
Monkey says, "What's Nassif's win condition? You, my friend, must not know what yellowhat very well. This is not a guy who brings win conditions."
Yeah, it does seem like Vindicate is a million times better than Verdict. Maybe just YOLO hunting pack. So they can like ritual 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ritual, pedal, cabal ritual. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's bait pedal. It's not bait pedal. It's not bait. It's they want 7 cards for because look, if they ritual plus cabal ritual, that's threshold, and then they can wish hunting pack. I think maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's exactly cunning wish. So actually, it's not bait. It's actually I want to kill it. Alright. Because if they don't kill it, they can hunting pack for 1, 2, 3, 4 for exactly 16. I guess I get to Decree of Justice plus Wrath of Gods. Maybe my play was bad. It's also, didn't we establish that Seal of Cleansing doesn't really bother them? I probably just lose, right? Good desperation cycle a gladiator here. Might be worth it. Instead of playing arena. Didn't pay off. I drew incredibly poorly. Drew like one duress, one discard spell in my top 22 cards. I drew like all my worst cards. I only have 2 Cabal Therapy though. Yeah, Dustball would have been nice. I drew like all my card drawing spells and no discards. I did kind of misplay that Haunting Echoes just because I didn't know what it was, so maybe I don't get to complain. I'm just gonna F6 and go get my coffee and hope I'm still alive when I come back. Oh, we're just dead, right? We know they have it. Oh, I also didn't draw one of my 2 crypts.
Gab PLS come back and resolve intuition so you don't time out alert.
All right. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I misplayed that first game, not keeping Wrath of God in hand. Maybe they didn't have like enough to combo kill me. Oh, thanks for the 100 bits, Rhino. Appreciate it. Also, can their deck beat Abeyance? Duress, Xantic Storm. Can they beat Volrash Strongholds? Yeah, they can probably like mill you and play Hunting Pack. Dude, I'm so unlucky. Oh no, I did mill a crypt. I was gonna say I didn't even mill a crypt. At least I guess my play of aggro cycling was good since I never got another turn anyways. Alright, GG's. Ah, it's the last match too. Forest go. Oh, we didn't even have time to read that banger of an article. I think I've already read that article. Maybe we've even already read it on stream. Who's the beekeeper already? Oh, looks like I messed up. I do have my one Chroma's Vengeance. Assuming Enchantress Presence is good, right? It's not really roasting me. Okay. A light roast, not a full roast. Jokes aside, can they beat the one of Akroma's Vengeance? That was one of the reasons I played it. I was like, oh, it's probably pretty good against Enchantress. We'll see. Right, they play Replenish. You're right. They do play Replenish. Maybe not main deck. Shroud, Parallax Wave, they can't even save their Enchantress from Wrath of Gods. Replenish seems like sideboard. What did you look up lists? Most lists play one Replenish main deck, usually at least one main deck. Okay. Alright, let's try to slow them down a tiny bit. Alright, they just kill you fast with Opalescence too. Well, Legacy. It's more like Extended. Closer to Extended. It's like Extended with shitty mana. Is a good way to put it, probably. Yeah, if I just know what I was up against, I just Therapy Enchantress on turn 1 and probably win. Cabal Therapy would better in open deck list if there's ever a Premodern open deck list tournament. Econ Sword Enchantress. At Shroud. Can't be target of spells or abilities. That's why it was good cards. So I want to bring in Plague. Engineer Plague, Arena, Crypt. Maybe Echoes and Seals and Aura. We'll see. Might be dead. I just kind of want to see it. See it in action. Hello from Brazil. Let's go. I mean, I still get their opalescence, right? Can save their stuff, but they can't even save all their stuff. Peut protéger tout son board normalement. Comment? I feel like it's always like when there's new decks like that and new formats, there's just so much chatting in chat. People just not making sense. They're like, oh, they can do this and that and that, and oh wait, no, actually. Alright, Sterling Grove's bad. They probably just have another assume they have another opalescence. They have 3 lethal attackers. So I guess in theory, Decree of Justice can keep me alive. Oh no, they have parallax, so I have to get rid of the tokens. I need a second Achroma's Vengeance. Best card, clearly. I guess I don't want Crypt. I don't want Crypt for this matchup. I just want my discard spells for their replenish. Crypt is like probably bad. Oh, they're double queuing. Magic Hall of Fame season has ignited a discussion about slow play with allegations of intentional stalling, tarnishing a time that should be a celebration of the best in the game. Thought I would dig into some of the statistics to see if slower Magic players gain an advantage in matches that go to time. The results, as they say, might surprise you. Well, slow players probably do gain an advantage. That's like not a big secret. If you spend more of the clock to think about your plays, and your opponent has less time to think about their plays. Si chaque parallaxe se cible elle-même pour s'exiler. Your last card in hand wasn't another Sanctum, right? No. Tu veux dire quand j'ai fait mon quand j'ai joué mon sword, ils auraient dû faire ça? Yeah, maybe when I played the sword, they were supposed to like target the waves and stuff, but then I take 4 less damage. Yeah, I think you're right. All right, I'm maybe they only have one opalescence. Is that a thing? To only play one? Ouais, il aurait pu tout blink. Yeah, so when I cast my sword to Plowshare, they were probably supposed to like protect their Palax Wave with each other, but they didn't do that. Okay, I guess they don't have. I guess they don't have a second opalescence. They only play one. Most play free. Well, apparently they don't. I clicked for my upkeep. I thought it was still there end of turn. Unfortunate. Would have obviously brought in back my dragon. That sucked. That was unfortunate. Kind of mini time walk myself. I wonder if I should get more lands, try and find it. This way when I verdict, I can verdict myself. As there's no point in playing the dragon right away, right? While I have Palax Wave in play. Just silly. Yeah, why do they only have one opalescence? How do they kill you? Just the one and like a replenish or two? Do they have other ways to actually deal damage? How else do they deal damage? Taking out double white probably doesn't do anything. I kind of want my lands. Like Eternal Dragon's pretty. Okay, I have 2 planes left. It's good to know. I could take them off both. Oh, never mind. They have a basic planes. Yeah. Indicate. Good draw. The wording on these cards is kind of cool. I can like discard it in my upkeep and get it back right away. I win? Maybe they're double queuing in their 1-2 and they're just gonna scoop. Wouldn't be surprised. Alright, let's cut the swords. I don't want crypts. I don't want swords. Verdict's pretty meh. Maybe like trim a decree. Maybe Wrath of God is unnecessary if I have Plague. Something like that. We won. They just scooped, so maybe they were playing a really weird list with only one opalescence. Maybe they messed up in deck building. I honestly not too sure. This is kind of interesting. I actually think I want to cycle because I want to find an Enchantress answer ASAP. I know I don't have second white for Aura of Silence, but almost feels like Subus Web. Is that subcycling lands? From untapping? Does anyone know? Wow, good thing I didn't play it. Good thing I didn't play it on turn 1. That would have been so brutal. That would have been incredibly brutal. They would have, like, 2 mana cantrip stonering me. Jeez. God damn, I don't know. They've been pretty good for me so far. I guess they were awkward early in the game a couple times. You do have a lot of 1 and 2 mana spells. Yeah, maybe I should cut them. I did cycle them a lot, though. I cycled them a lot. And they're good with Skeletal Scrying. It's not like super trivial to fill up your graveyard for Skeletal Scrying. Classic double queuing. Why do people do that to themselves? Not like this. Ready for the scoop, chat? They're gonna scoop. Calling it right now. The GG Vindicate. Who's Beekeeper already? I asked earlier. I don't know if anyone answered. I think it's like one of the pro players, no? I forget, though. I forget who it is. Told you. Told you GG Vindicate. Treetop Village. I don't remember, honestly. Maybe like Decree of Justice. It might have just been like Fairy Conclave Treetop Village, something like that. Was like, oh, maybe it was extended. That might be why. I would have showed extended. It didn't show my deck. I stealing a piece of cheese almost won Gabriel Nassif the Magic World Championship. You never heard that story, Jose? Disappointing. So we're playing a mirror match. So me and Herberholz were in again. Oh, that's silly. Hopefully I draw lands. There's also not a lot of like black sources in that deck, so it's kind of unlucky. Me and Herberholz were testing for Worlds. And I was playing on Magic Online while he was cooking dinner. And I was playing some like, I don't know, I was testing some white-green deck on Magic Online, and he was making like some kind of dish with mozzarella and stuff. Wow, got outplayed clearly. And so he was chopping up mozzarella, and I took a piece, and he was like, "Don't do that again. I need the cheese for the dish." So I took a second one, and he was like, "Please stop." And I'm like, "What are you gonna do about it?" He's like, "You'll see." I'm like, "Okay." So I take a third piece, and he like walks to my computer and like right clicks my league and concede. And I get so mad at him. I'm like, "Why do you do that?" So I was like super tilted. So I was like, whatever. Um, Forget about it. Forget about that white green deck. So I like we had that red Dragonstorm deck we had talked about and we hadn't played yet. So I was like, all right, I'll guess I'll just play that. So I loaded up the red deck. And then I don't remember if back in the day it was like 8 mans or like leagues or whatever. But basically I won like a bunch of matches in a row, like didn't lose a match. And then just decided to retire the deck eventually. So that's the lore, that's the story. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Maybe start by verdicting their last 2 cards. I guess I need swords. I need to find a sword. Yeah, classic mistake of stopping the land cycling. I would never. Reflecting pool? Damn, reflecting pool is ambitious. Oh, I should have maybe kept duress actually, so I could duress plus Ra. I did drew their last 2 verdicts. They drew all 4 verdicts. Malice is probably much better in the mirror too. I probably have like more land cyclers and stuff, like more cycling cards, less shitty cards like Bane of the Living and Exalted Angel. Just got completely outdrawn. I have the Mirror Breaker though. Echoes. I guess it's not very good against Skeletal Scrying. Alright, Vengeance can go. Vindicate's probably bad, right? It was good this game, but I guess it does get rid of Arena. The rest is probably pretty bad. I guess I'll keep Vindicate because it gets rid of Arena. Crypt's probably good. It's tough. Echo's kind of good, but it's really bad against Skeletal Scrying. Why is it called Sewer? It's kind of lore of the stream. Also, they can counter my Echoes with Crypt. Also, in theory, it might be hard to get the Dragon. Could be really good, though. Maybe Force Word is bad against Cabal Therapy. Alright, I'm not gonna do I'm gonna do the Echoes. Do I want to play first? Not really. Did I submit on time? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Alright, this hand is not the greatest, but I'm not gonna null in this matchup. Seems bad. I see opponent is back to their usual tricks. He had double verdict again. It's not swording right away, was all greedy. That was really dumb. It's not like they have much to do with their mana. Kind of time walked myself. Yeah, that was really poorly played. Yep. Should have an arena in play. That was so silly. I knew when I was doing it too. The res bug. Classic. Are you allowed to play 12 copies of Verdict in Premodern? Ha. Rip. They have Wrath of God anyways. I guess I could wait till I draw a discard spell. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, they didn't use the crypt? Why'd they bring in crypt for if they're not gonna use it there? Seems weird. Hmm. I don't know what to do here. Guess I'll just duress now so I don't discard to hand size. No, that's silly. Guess I'll just discard that cave. I am pretty low. Well, I'm glad I didn't play that duress right away. Get to eat all their tokens. Get the wrap. I think I'd rather discard my extra land, cycle Decree of Justice at the end of their turn, and get an extra token. Declare attackers. Also, like, getting out at maybe finding a therapy and going duress plus therapy. Right, it's so weird to have like an upkeep stop because of Dragon and Arena. I always think I'm in my main phase. Is Arena unbeatable in this matchup? Oh, I might just die here. I mean, seems like it would be good to have Arena. Hopefully they have a lot of lands. That would be amazing. One land. I can live with that. Gain some life. Verdict basically recall, yeah. The reason I say pool is bad is because this deck's issue is more like having one white, one black on turn 1, on turn 2, and reflecting pool doesn't help you do that. And this deck doesn't even have that many double black spells. You have like Arena in your sideboard, and I mean, that might be it. Alright, I do have 2 Vindicates. So I'm just gonna go for their... Oh, I had Duzball. Should have played Duzball. Oh, that was really silly. Damn, I might not even do it now. Well, I'll do it anyways. Yeah, I should have. I was not paying attention. Premodern. No, you have the Ice Age. Oh, no enemy lands. You have some really terrible ones, I think. You have Grand Coliseum. It's not really enemy land, but I think that's the next best option if you want to dual land. I might not even like cycle any dragons here. Just start casting them. Try and negate their crypt. Yeah, the tap lands from Invasion are only allies. I should maybe just crypt now in case they go Swamp Scrying. Probably right. Might be a mistake to let them have their graveyards. Their own Dust Bowl. Exalted Angel. I guess I'll just cry for 2. Since I have Arena. I don't think it's a mistake. Well, therapy. Not the most useful. 9-11 mana. Oh, I meant to sack Wait, did I miscount? I thought I had the 11. I guess not. Oh, I sacked a non-tap land. Bro. I can't. Yeah, it's... Yeah. Silly. Nice Exalted Angels. Alright, I'll cast the dragon first this time. In case. I need to get better at like playing these therapies even when they only have like one card in hand. I'm just being a little lazy about it. Skeletal Scrying. Oh, that would make sense. 10. Could be bad if they have like Wrath of God and then Crypt Me, but willing to risk it. Now they can have Vindicate. Before it was just Swords. Cycle. But it chumped. Okay. I'm just gonna crib them right away. Because of Skeletal Scrying. And then keep land in hand for Verdict. Do the Tainted Lands see any play? The Tainted Lands, so the way the Tainted Lands work is they're good if almost every land in your deck is a swamp. So probably not. Like, they're good when you're splashing. They... there was like a block constructed deck. It was like... there's like mono black Coffer's Shadow and stuff. And then there was a version that splashed blue for Shadow Mage Infiltrator and maybe a few other cards. And that was really good in that deck. Because most of your lands were swamp. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a deck like that in Premodern that's like mono black splash. Like if this deck only splashed for like a few white cards, you know, you could play a mana base maybe with the Tainted Lands. You also want double black cards in your deck. $2008, brother. This is 2003. This is my 2003 European Championship deck, basically. Chatter just said a random, like, they were like, yeah, 2008 sounds like that was long enough ago. I'm gonna go with that. That was a really long time ago. Oh, wait. Try even longer. Yeah, 2008. Welcome to the chat, though. Maybe Cabal Therapy is just too awkward. Ugh. And I don't really care about their creatures. I mean, you're gonna get in some spots where you kind of know, but yeah. I think I want all my duress on the draws. And then I think I want... Man, Echoes is so tempting. could really be insane. But Sword's probably pretty good. Sword or Wrath. Maybe a second Wrath is good. Oh, I guess I have 2 Decree of Pains. Maybe I'll just do all the swords. Indicate their Crypt Echoes. Yeah, I mean, that's assuming everything's going well. I wonder if they're going to let me play first. Nope, no respect. To be fair, they probably just autopiloted and just chose to play first. I think going second in this matchup's probably good. Verdict or Vindicate? Almost feel like Vindicate is scarier. I think I'm going to discard my own Vindicate. What else can I discard? Yeah, just going to discard the spells. Rewarded. I'll save my Decree. It's a little scary. I mean, I have a lot of answers to it, but if I get unlucky, I get unlucky. You know what would be nice here? A little Decree of Pain. AK Annihilate. Hmm. You take the hit and Verdict now. We know they were going to discard that Infest. It's a pretty big life swing. I targeted the Morph, right? I'd love to be able to target that Swamp, but let's not gamble. I could have been Bane of the Living, yeah. Alright. They're probably gonna cycle a Decree. Probably want to match. Want to match Decree for Decree. And then next turn I can bring back Dragon and Verdict them. Game could still go either way. Big ass Skeletals crying for them. Get back Dragon. Verdict. Let's hope they don't have another Decree. Swamp and Infest. No Decree. Nice. Hard cast. Do I want to cycle Dragon, get back Dragon? Doesn't seem worth it. Just for 1 planes. Should have done it. Would have not drawn planes. Yeah. Hopefully they don't have sword. Skeletal's crying. Verdict. Oof. Punished. Punished for not going for the value line. I guess I should keep that duress in case I have a verdict. I'll lose my decree. I think they should maybe cycle here. Get a planes. Like, I don't think you want to be like casting dragon every second turn. Then there's no point in really making a bunch of angels when they can just play a 5/5 anyways. Now the rest is a little more tempting. Because it didn't make a land drop, they probably have something. Vindicate and Wrath of Gods. I'll play the long game. I'll take Vindicate. In case I draw Arena. Kill Dustbowl. I don't think Dustbowl matters that much in this matchup. I mean, what are they gonna do? Kill my Dustbowl and not get back Dragon and stuff? That doesn't seem like a great use of their mana right now. How many planes do I have left? One. Should I just cycle now so I don't draw my last planes? Amy! Thanks for the raid, Amy. Welcome, everyone. You've come in at the perfect time. We're playing a little mirror match. White-black mid-range circa 2003. Format called Premodern for people who don't know. It's a non-rotating format, as its name describes it. Well, no, it doesn't really describe it, but yeah. Basically, fourth edition to all the cards that were legal before Modern. And I'm currently decently ahead. More so now. So they have Wrath of God, Dragon, and a Mystery cards. Guess I'm gonna play the Arena first. Even if it means taking a hit. Do need to worry a bit about time. Maybe they won't even flip, maybe they'll just cast a dragon. Oh, punished. What game is this? It's called Magic Online. It's like the ancestor of Arena. Wrath of Gods. Cast my dragon. Oh, you know what? Now I can get Verdict. That's bad. I should have not played my land. That was loose. 2 verdicts left. Oh, which game? We're in game 3. It says on the bottom right. Oh, they have the echoes? They have the echo stack? What the hell? Thought no one played that card. Wait, and their last card in hand is... Their last card in hand is Wrath of God 2, right? We know. Well, I still have Undead Gladiator. Wait, is it not? Oh, they're cycling the dragon. I was gonna say, what are they casting? That's kind of nice. That was one of the best cards I could have drawn, probably. I don't know that they know my last card is a Decree of Justice. There's no way you wrath. Well, I could draw a Duress, or did they get my Duress? Not sure. Well, either way. I should cycle now. Let's see if that echoes. I mean, if they can stabilize, that echo will win them the game. But that's one of the reasons why echo is also a little sketch, because discards. I should cycle it in my upkeep, right? Either I draw something good, and I'm happy I keep it. Or I don't. I don't know what I have left. I guess I have a bunch of dragons left. Thank God for that gladiator. I would have not drawn a spell for the rest of the game. The goat. That card's not very useful. It's nice to have like 12 mana. I need to dodge like Crypt. Crypt and Swords. Oh, now I only have 11 mana. Oh no, I still have 12. Nice. Alright, need to dodge a couple draw steps, literally. We're at 10. That's one. Una más. I guess I should play both, maybe? Yeah, I mean, the problem with Echo is if you're too far behind. I mean, in the right spot, if both players are doing well and stuff, it can be devastating. But you need to be like not too far behind. You need them not to like have skeletals crying in response, or even they can crib themselves, that counters it. I don't know, it was the last match. They had 10 minutes left on their clock, and we're still the last match. Mountain Goat of what? Mountain Goat of Justice. What a great name, whatever it means. Let's see. Mountain Goat of Justice. MTGO. Do they have a type? Nope. Alright, planes go. Shivan Reef. What the hell's a Shivan Reef? Triple Verdict, probably decent. A sewer player came out of the Godfather, yeah. Tangled Wire Gemstone Mine. Is it some kind of art? Is it a Tinker? Oh, it's Tinker, no? Wait, Tinker what? Oh, right. It's like Tinkers for that artifact and then it flings it. I have 4 cards left. So there's like 7 mana artifact. Phyrexian Devourer. They can beat a swords. I think Verdict again is good. We can mill you for infinite or deal infinite damage. think Verdict is much better than Therapy here. No, it's not the Dreadnought deck. So basically, there's a card that's like, it's a 1/1 for 7 mana. It's an artifact. And you can pay 0, exile the top card of your deck to give it +1/+1. Alright, in theory, I could be dead here if they have the perfects. They do not have the Tinker. Land would be good. Okay, I need to see if there's a relevant card they could have in hand. Because I don't know what's in the deck exactly. Because I want to see if I need to cycle or if I need to discard. Where is it? Welder Tinker. No. Devour combo. Yes. What instance do they play? Fact or fiction? Okay, so I guess they could have impulse or fact or fiction. Okay, so I should verdict them. It's like, I think it won a challenge recently. Is it not very good? Seems kind of scary and pretty redundant and stuff. They drew Tinker? Brother. Oh, it's exile mana value. Sideboard Crypt, Red Blast, Blue Blast, Hoodwink. They have Sabasweb in their deck. That's a little unlucky. All I have to do is have a land in my top, like, I don't know. How many draw steps was that? Wait, does their deck, like, does Plague work? What's the type on that card? Does it have a type? Phyrexian is the type. Plague's very good. Okay. Sorry, I'm playing on a pretty old laptop because I'm not at home and it's all laggy. Phyrexian Construct. Okay. Wait, does Fling work? Does Circle... Fling deals damage. Okay. So what do I not want? The sweepers are useless. Sword is useless. COP may be a bridge too far. I mean, why? It negates half their win cons. I don't think so. Yeah, I know Sword does nothing. I could just board out Decree of Justice. I could also cut the Dust Bowls because of Sabosweb, but I don't have enough lands to do that, I think. Also, Dust Bowl might be okay as a one-of. Got it. What did I cut? I'm laggy. Okay. Let's do this. I mean, this matchup seems like it should be just great. Fact or fiction's all scary. They're mulliganing to 5. Well, hopefully they're not on the all-land plan. Sabosweb. Sabosweb, Tanglewire. Feels like I would just play Fort Sabosweb in that deck, in my Tinker deck. The GG Dust Bowl. Alright, I'm not gonna play with fire. I think I'm just gonna Cabal now. I think I just go for Tinker. Let them have their Tangle Wire. Their Tangle Wire is really bad against Dustbolt here. We got a floater. Oh no, they're playing the Tangle Wire. Sure. Classic bounce land Tangle Wire combo. Yeah, that's like everyone plays these lands. It's funny. Premodern Masters? I mean, doesn't Premodern Masters defeats the purpose? People can just keep playing Premodern without the new cards, right? Like, no one will buy them. I mean, I know you're joking. I mean, they can't even do that. Like, the whole point of this format is that it's like non-rotating, so they can't add cards. Well, I guess Modern is non-rotating technically. You just keep adding. I don't know, silly. Alright, what do you do here? Do you Dust Bowl or do you play Aura? They could just put the Devour in play, just assume I don't have Wrath of Gods and stuff left. Which would be a reasonable assumption. Okay, they're going for it. I mean, I guess it does just kill you, right? If I don't have a removal spell, I lose. Maybe I do need to keep, like, a sword or two. Because if they know you board out all the swords and thingy, they just... know what? Oh no, it instantly dies, right? Oh yeah, if it's power 7, better bury it, right? Alright, Tinker for Swab, you know? Good play. Yeah. Yeah, they can only attack for like 5 at a time or whatever. Yeah, as advertised. I don't know, maybe they are playing Fort Swab. I feel like I would play 4. Tempting. Seems like a 4-0 cartoony. Which card? Web? Oh, really? Why would it be 4-0? Premodern's the best format. I mean, your arguments are, like, not very good, but Premodern could be the best format. It's about fun and replayability and all that stuff. Like, I mean, it seems like a non-rotating formats where no cards get added is just gonna get solved and then not be fun anymore. So, sounds like in theory, Premodern can't really be the best format, but who knows? Maybe the cards are like bad enough and stuff. The power level is low enough that nothing can ever take over. Alright. Let's name, I don't know, Tinker maybe? Fact or Fiction? We have Dubs Fling. Okay. Not sure. I mean, Tinker made a ton of sense, but Alright, opponents, time to pack them up. I've established a lock. As someone who has played this format for a few years, the meta moves over time and the hate cards are quite good. So it's dynamic over time in spite of the fixed card pool. Yeah. Gotta make sense. Could see that. I mean, I'm assuming I'm in no danger of dying even if they have the perfects. And I have pretty fast clock. Yeah, I'm probably supposed to blow up the web at this point. I guess I'll just cast my dragon. I mean, Aura in play is really tough for them to beat. Because... I don't know, because I said so. They lost all 4 flings already? No, they only have 2 in the yards. Yeah, Aura is tough because they have to hardcast the altar. I don't know, they kind of did stuff for Mulligan to 5. This game was okay, I didn't have to do much. Whatever, I'll cast it just in case. Athena. Alright. Alright. A Blender just subscribed. Do I want Decree of Justice? Do I want Echoes? Assuming all the cards I have here are much better. Yeah. Blender, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Not a bad hand, but they kept 7 and they have like probably some pretty silly draws. So the only way they have to get that card into play is Tinker, right? Tangle Wire is all scary. It's like Tinker or Tangle Wire, right? But Tangle Wire alone doesn't do anything. So probably should just name Tinker. All that neater. Let's see, Ancient Tomb would be pretty good for them. Wow. Seems like pretty bad play, honestly, but... I mean, how are you supposed to win from that point? You just use all your resources? That's like... Seems like peak playing scared, honestly. 3-2? I mean, it means they got 3 wins with that deck. Like... Probably like not the worst Magic player ever. Okay, they have domain. Let's just get their land. Lotus Petal worse than a basic land. Edition 19,073. Like, well, they also have Tranquil Domain for some of the stuff I might have. Mind Stone. I almost considered not playing for. I considered not playing for Vindicates, but I didn't. LD, yeah, I don't know. All right, if they discard the domain, I'll play the Plague. Rushing River. All right, I guess I'll just say go for now. Dude, they discarded Sabos Web. That's illegal. Oh yeah, they just didn't play Sabos Web. I think they should just play Sabos Web first before impulsing, because you need so much right now. Maybe you don't need so much. I could just be dead, technically, if they had Lotus Petal, Tinker Fling. Hmm. Oh, I had Therapy in the yard, and I didn't... Probably messed up. So their hand is Fling Domain, but they don't have double blue yet. So they can't... Oh yeah, they can win next turn if they draw Tinker. That was a nice draw. Easy. If I didn't draw something good, they were gonna have an out to kill me. Now they need runners. What did we say? Phyrexian? Phyrexian construct. I mean, I think I was still in like pretty decent shape, but also think they should have played that Sabos Web a bit earlier. Alright, I'm not in immediate danger of dying. So let's do Skeletal Scrying first. Hopefully I find like stuff like Vindicate, Seal of Cleansing, etc. Duress, decent too. XD Duress. Would you like some Duress with your Duress? Alright, let's not waste our Duress, I guess. Just Therapy. Right, we Seal of Cleansing. Alright, think they're like drawing pretty dead. They need a lot of Factor Fictions. We haven't even seen a single Factor Fiction yet, right? Maybe they don't play Factor Fiction. Seems like it would be their best card in the matchup. Factor Fiction, Deep Analysis, stuff like that. Tranquil Domain's pretty sick against me, though. Alright, do they have outs? Sack a Mind Stone. They need Tinker, and a Disenchant, and another colored mana. You know what, I'm gonna be a massive coward. Red Armada. Finally our first red opening of the day. Not the worst hand against a red deck. They're probably playing Tog. Have some really terrible jokes in chat right now. I will not read them out loud. I'm the one who should be delirious after, like, long challenge. Mox DD. Ray of Revelation. What am I playing against? I played that card in Standard, the Brush Hopper white-green. Just playing lands? What's in a lands deck anyways? Wayfarer, Terrorgeddon. Oh, they have Armageddon? Oof. Okay. The goose? The goose is loose? Alright, who's the land destruction deck now? Terravore is legal. It's pretty popular. People play it with Oath. Return it to Velvia at the beginning of the next end step. Oh. Well, I guess I can wait a turn. Ooh, Dust Bowl. I'm the land destruction deck. Let's go. Can't Armageddon me if you never get to 4 lands. It's just simple math. Yo, Canister. What's up? What were you streaming? Were you in the mix? Were you in the pre-modern mix? I guess I should wrath now, or if not, I'm gonna take a big hit. I wonder if I should duress. Oh, you played the Seal Super. Is there anything worth duressing? Wrath first? Well, no, they have Brush Hopper. So I want to duress first if they have something in hand. Rashad, think, my friend. Think. What if they discard their spells? Ooh, that Wayfarer is kind of scary. Sword or Armageddon? Man, that Wayfarer is just gonna solo me. They're probably gonna save their Brush Hopper though. But if they don't, I'll take the Armageddon. Yeah, the Gigapool, but you're 5 free. Yeah, need to be lucky at the opening, lucky at the drawing. Dust Bowl myself. I mean, if they could see my hands, I mean, either way, they should probably let it resolve, right? Because, like, either have another removal spell and they're gonna lose. And if I don't, it's like they'd almost rather have a Wayfarer, I think, than a Brush Hopper. Unless they think that Brush Hopper can go all the way somehow. Hmm. Alright, so let's wait a bit on the verdict. Try and get 2 cards. Doesn't look like they have a lot of 2-mana spells. Sorry, Liz was talking to me. I don't know what to do. The rest first and wait on the verdict. I'll verdict now. This way, if I draw a sword, I can actually get rid of it. Alright, I had a mongoose and a pretty good hand too. I'll keep the land for now in case I need it. I need to verdict myself. I'm glad I didn't duress. I didn't have that old creatures. Seems like a tough matchup. Armageddon beats me. Their creatures are really annoying. Let's see. I'm at 7. So I can scry for free. All right. Do I make an angel? And then if they have swords, I need to top deck? Or do I make 3 1/1s? The rest first? Oh, the rest first is atrocious, because then I only get 2 1/1s. I can't cast Vindicate because I'm at 1. How many swords in the bin? Yeah, I think one. I think 1/1/1 is good. And then if they need to have swords, and if they have swords, I can have a draw step, and I get to draw 1 card with scrying next turn, because I'll have the extra 1 life. The rest in Vindicate? No, I don't have double black. I actually cannot do that. Alright, if they have swords, go up to 5. Just Vindicate their planes. Dead to Rootwalla. They probably don't play Rootwalla, right? If their Rootwalla was just the 1 Brush Hopper. Sounds weird. I have nothing in my yard, right? That's probably GG. All right, let's look up a list, I guess. Because this is pretty important to know if I need to play around with Rootwalla or not. Angry Armid, that's not it though. That's not the list though. Looks like everyone's playing a different list. Green white threshold, yeah. I saw Celestia Geddon, but yeah, oh yeah, that Mangoose and stuff. Yeah, I mean, Wild Mongrel Root Wall that makes a ton of sense. The deck is so niche, it's not even. Alright, I guess I'll just say go. Oh no, I don't have a choice. I guess I should have attacked last turn. They probably don't even have Root Wall in their deck. Might not even have Mongrel. Oh, I guess if only there's a way to find out what they have in hand. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's see. Call, Armageddon, Terravor. Alright, that felt kind of lucky. That Dustbolt just took over. Feels like they would have maybe won that game if they just kept the Wayfarer. Not sure. Not gonna do a Chroma's Vengeance and Decree of Pain against the Armageddon deck. Another Cremate matchup. Could do Arena or could do Crypt. Is Terravor lands in all graveyards? In all graveyards. And they have Wastelands. Arena is going to be really hard to cast against Wastelands. Guess I'll just do 2 Crypts. That matchup does. I think I'm probably gonna still lose the match, even though I'm up a game. We'll see. No, we saw most of their cards. 4 Mangoose, 4 Brushhopper, 4 Call of the Herd, 4 Terravor, 4 Mox Diamond, 4 Armageddon, 4 Sword, 4 Weather Wayfarer. See, that's 32 cards already. And then that random, like, Ray of Revelation, probably random one-ofs. Could maybe wait a turn. Do 1 more cards. They could have Call of the Herd, though, as their only spell. I guess I'll do it now. Cataclysm as well. 1 lands. Damn, they have more than 4 Armageddons I need to worry about. Rough. Dissolutionist. Thanks for the raid. Were you also playing the Premodern Challenge? Kind of worked out. Named Terravor. And I don't think I'm gonna get fancy. I'm not gonna like let them discard 2 and stuff. Even though I have another sword. Alright, no Armageddon, please. They're playing a 5th land? They're playing around Verdict, I guess? An opponent controls more lands than you. I want to kill it. Cycle my decree now. Maybe not. Hmm. I guess I'll still cycle my decree now. See if I can find Skeletals Crying. Or something good. Verdict. Verdict and they have Sword in hand. Meh. All these verdicts are good fodder for Gladiator. There is until hand Armageddon. Cataclysm. Unlucky. Probably messed up not having Gladiator in my hand here. Alright, so let's see. So aggro. Oh well, I guess I have Crypt at least, but better than that, better dead than Wayfarer. Damn, Gladiator is gonna bail me out again. Close one. Take 4 to go down to 6. Skeletri's Crying, go down to 4. Gladiator, go down to 3. Block. Okay, let's cry for 2 here. Yo, Jim. Catching the tail end of the stream, but we were playing a little Premodern. Not sure if you had the pleasure yet. Probably not, but it's been fun. Oh, lucky raids. Lucky Jim Davis. I mean, I could have played Gladiator and probably lived there, but I'm not gonna complain about basic planes. Lol, what's so funny? I kept lands, I mean. Played a league with goblins and a league with this bad but fun girl survival deck. Nice. Alright, let's see. Probably should hit them with the good old verdict here. Call and swords. Um, I guess I'll just play Gladiator. Because they have Treatum Village in play. They're not gonna be happy about that one. It's pretty satisfying to be like returning Eternal Dragon after getting Armageddon. Maybe it's not that bad of a matchup. Maybe you can like actually play in a way that you don't get wrecked by Armageddon that badly. Damn, Eternal Dragon's got to be one of my favorite cards of all time. Sylvan and a bunch of free drops. Mono White Eternal Dragon. Mono White Armageddon. Okay, so I have these 2 free drops. I'm gonna get Dragon back now, or else I might just die. Playing land destruction against the land destruction deck. XDD. That's 2 games in a row where I get them. Alright, quick math. Probably should just try and kill them as fast as possible. Yeah, probably just 2 angels. How big is that Terravor? 1, 2, not that big, I guess. Their land is Terravor and Brushhopper, we know. The Goose holding the forts against the Soldier tokens. Oh, that's exactly 13 next turn. Honestly, that was a good showing. The 2 matches I lost, I was a little light on sideboard, also unfamiliar with the matchup a bit. Or not unfamiliar, but could have played better. But yeah, a little extra graveyard hate. Few main deck tweaks. Furnace pretty good in the matchup we just played too. The mana felt decent. No, I like it. I liked it. Seems like maybe people were not sideboarding very well against me.